Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Wonderful Everyday. My name is Michael SK. This may be the final recording session of Wonderful Everyday. It might not. I actually have no idea, but we have one more ending to explore. And that means that we have to go back through Jabberwocky. I assume in its entirety for some reason. There's a new choice that has come available somewhere in here, and we have to go find it. So, I don't really know what to expect out of this this third secret ending of sorts. I don't know if you can call it a true ending. I don't know if there even is a true ending in all of this. But let us go and find our final ending. I'm assuming it is our final ending here. Alright gang, looks like I found our third choice. It's actually at the same exact spot as the previous choice selection. I'm assuming that I couldn't just load the save because that's where there were only two choices. But then again, I did not experiment with that. I believe the who cares about that is the new option, so let's go for that. Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, how could I forget? Because we're in this scene, I have to use the fucking... God damn it. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, well, I guess that's over. I left the bathroom in a hurry. When I left, I turned and saw that Yuki had already disappeared. Damn, we are taking a very blunt approach. Well, so much for this. Okay. So what happens next? July 10th. I think this is when our day skip occurs. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, can I skip? I can't tell yet. I can. Okay, we came across something a little different. This is, again, the lovely scene with Yuki as a ghost, but then she kind of, or not as a ghost, but as a puppet, the other Yuki personality. And, well, we got some new lines here. I wanted to be with Yuki just like this, but I couldn't do that. Oh, alright, there was something else I had to do. I finally understood my purpose. We're gonna blow up the moon. Okay, well, back to the skipping. Alright, looks like we reached the end of Jabberwocky. There were no more differences in that story. I really don't know where this is going to throw us. We seem to be a little bit more cold in our decision making. Or at least that's what it seemed like to me. So what does that mean will happen? That's what I want to know. With the choices that we made in the other direction, we went down an ancestral route, and we didn't go back home. We didn't get much of a conclusion out of that, and I was kind of sad about it. I like the first ending so much more. But I'll cross my fingers that we get something pretty wild. So now I believe we have to just go back down through Jabberwocky 2, and after the backstory, we will witness some change. Alrighty, some new content. The past is over and done with. We are about to return to reality as we are free-falling, or about to free-fall. But we have this inner conversation with Yuki. So Tomasane was asking if the dream he just had was memories of his past.
そうなるね。俺は死んだんじゃないのか。死んでたらここに立ってないでしょ。ここは霊界でも天界でも何でもないんだから。
I guess you got me there.
でもこのシートだって現実のシートではない。ユキが作り出したものか。
どうなんだろうね。私もよくわからないよ。
Man, there's a lot of shit in this game that doesn't make sense. It is what it is.
ここにないもの。それが重要なんじゃないの？
ここにないもの。あ、今の。
そうだよ。やるべきこと。自らがしなければならないこと。思い出したかい？
Yeah, we forgot to turn off the stove.
俺は。
さあ、行きなよ。ともさね。葉咲ちゃんを守ってやるんだろ？何があっても。
そうだ。 俺は何があっても葉崎を。
うん、いい答えだ。
今の
葉崎ちゃんが信じ、私が信じた。
Okay, looks like we can skip now. I don't know why they had to do that twice. Time to free fall. Alright, where are we headed? End sky. In very blurry font. Oh, there it is. Just had to wait for that shit to focus. Alright, time to die. We could present spatially an atomic fact which contradicted the laws of physics, but not one which contradicted the laws of geometry. Yeah, you lost me there. You still lost me there. Alright. What do we got going on here? A transparent white. No, that's not it. There's no such thing as a transparent white. If it's white, then it's not transparent. So I guess it's only half transparent. But still, this isn't really half transparent. If I had to describe this, it's a transparent white. This is that. Light. Light. Yagami. This is just light. That's right, that's it. This is light.
墨の声。ここは屋上?
I looked around and found myself in a familiar place. It was the Building A rooftop.
なんでここに?
I guess we're following Yuki again. Mamiya Tomosane jumped off the roof to protect Hasaki. And then, what happened?
今日は何日? 今は.
Wait a minute. Are we following the Yuki from down the rabbit hole too? I looked at the clock. The date was July 20th, 2012.
あれから丸一日.
Mamiya Tomosane definitely fell from the rooftop, and before that, he received a serious knife wound in his chest. I didn't know what condition his body was in, but he couldn't possibly have gotten released from the hospital already. The fact that I was standing there was most definitely unnatural, and maybe we're not following the Yuki from that chapter. If she's referring to him as Tomosane, then I don't know. Did Mamiya Tomosane survive? No, the fact that I'm standing here in such a strange place means that I have to assume he's dead. Either that or this world, or this is the world of dreams again. Or maybe this is a lucid dream. I tried pinching my cheek. I guess we're just following the Yuki that was around Tomosane during Jabberwocky. Excuse me. If it was a dream, even a lucid dream, I would have felt less pain than normal. Since I felt pain when I pinched my cheek, that meant that the scene unfolding before me was real. Oh. Oh, it has.
久しぶりって、そうなの? 何が? だってさ、一応は最後の日から1日しか経ってないじゃん。そう。あのさ、何? 間宮友実はどうなったのかな? なぜそんなこと聞くの?
Because we're curious?
そりゃ気になるでしょ。だいたい私は彼が作り出した人格なんだから。なら生きてるんじゃない? 何? それ。家庭1。もしあなたが間宮友実が作り出した人格の一つなら、あなたが存在することこそ間宮友実の肉体が存在する理由。
Yeah, I mean the brain has to be operating for all of this to be going on.
でもおかしいでしょ。何が? だってさ、あれだけの傷を負ってたんだよ。一日でこんな場所に来てるわけないじゃん。
Because this is happening all in our mind.
そう。
But not a lucid dream.
私が出てくるとしても病院のベッドとかだし。なら家庭に あなたの存在が乖離性同一障害によって引き起こされたものでない。あなたの存在はまさに過去実在した人物、水上由紀の魂である。その魂が間宮友実に宿ったとしたならば、あなたがここにいる理由とはすなわち間宮友実の死を意味する。
そんな。
さらに家庭さん、もしこれがあなたが見ている夢であるならば、目の前にいる私は夢の産物。その過程も十分に説得力を持つ。さて、そのどれが現状説明として水上由紀さんはお気に入り？
Do I get to choose?
お気に入りとかそういう問題じゃないと思うけど。
過程4、あなたは私が見ている幻覚、私が作り出した幻。つまりあなたは存在していない。
What if that was the real one?
じゃあ今こうやって考えてる私って何になるのよ。考えてる私は存在してるじゃん。
私の脳活動、その一部が多人格として認識しているに過ぎない。つまりはあなたが考えてることはあなたの存在証明にはならない。今存在している水上由紀は私が作り上げた別人格であるという可能性は全く否定できない。それは一つの肉体に三つの人格を作り上げたあなたが一番理解していること、自分が思考していること、それが自己の存在証明などにならない。
あのさ、私は知りたいの。
何を？
だからあの後どうなったか？
それを望むなら確かめればいい。屋上のドアを開けて外の世界に飛び出せばいい。ただそれだけ。
It was just as she said. If I felt like it, I could leave at any time. I could leave the rooftop and go see the outside world. If I did that, then I could get my wish. I could see the aftermath of everything that happened. But
外に出ればか。うん。それもそれとして手だけど、聞いていいかな？
何を？
今日は何日
？2012年7月20日。
明日から夏休みってこと？
そう。明日から夏休み。
yesterday, a group suicide happened here. Summer vacation or no, that would make this a crime scene. And yet, looking out from the rooftop, everything looked perfectly normal. Students walking through the halls, students chatting in the classrooms, teachers lecturing their students. Everything was completely normal. This couldn't be the aftermath of such a tragedy.
どうしたの？
綾菜さんの家庭ってそれで終わり？
家庭まだ欲しい？
Why not?
説明ならいくらでもつけられる。この世界に注釈を。それは人が望んだ数だけ増やすことが可能。
Okay, but what is the most believable and understanding explanation you got?
それがお望みであるならば、いくらでも。
拓司くんが言ってた対の空って何？あれってさ、琴美さんの予言にも白レンゲ協会の予言にもない言葉だよね。
対の空、そのまま終わりの空。
あの名前って誰がいつつけたんだろう？
記憶。
記憶？
幽霊部屋。対の空。覚えてる。
覚えてるとかそんなの記憶違いでしょ。
そうなの？
だってあれおかしいでしょ。
No, I'm lost.
何が？
だってさ、あれって私が高島さんの自殺に巻き込まれた時に見た夢でしょ。だったらおかしいじゃん。
何がおかしいの？
だってさ、 もしあの時高島さんの自殺に巻き込まれてたら時間軸がめちゃくちゃだよ。その後また私は高島さんの自殺を経験するんだから。
家庭後、未だにあの夢から覚めていない。
あの夢？
高島ザクロの自殺に巻き込まれた水上由紀。彼女が見た夢の続きが今この瞬間。
夢？これが？いや、どう考えても夢っていうには。
そう。なら家庭6、幽霊部屋、対の空の記憶は誤った記憶。度重なる人格の入れ替えによって起きた記憶混乱が見せた夢。
What is the spirit room? I feel like I'm missing something there.
飛び降りる高島ザクロが水上由紀に激突した事実はない。単なる記憶の混乱。
ならなんで拓司君とか夢の中で出てきた対の空なんて言葉使ってたのよ。
脳を共有する者同士。それは不思議でも何でもない。
Are we referring to events that happened in the very beginning of the game, actually?
だとして
Events that I feel like I cannot connect to anything that has occurred afterwards?
最後に見た風景。あの空の存在が気になる。
Perhaps. The last thing I saw, that sky, the scene which Mamiya Takuji-kun saw at that very moment when he jumped. I felt like I knew that scene somehow.
繰り返される世界。ある地点から。確認していい？
何を？
あなたは水上由紀さんでよいの？
Why are we starting to doubt ourselves?
何を今さら。だってそういう風に呼んでたじゃん。
由紀さん。水上由紀さんって誰？由紀さんは過去に実在した人物間宮葉咲を助けることによって死亡。その後間宮智実の肉体に発生した人格としても実在する。
Right.
ならば今ある由紀さんは誰？死んだ由紀さん、それとも間宮智実が作り出した人格としての由紀さん。
You know, it sort of does seem like there are two of them, because the Yuki that we saw at the end of that first ending, that seemed to be the ghost of the Yuki that passed away, but she also maintained memories of events that occurred, I think? And the Yuki personality, I don't know, we kind of said goodbye to momentarily. You can think of them, I guess, as the same person, but shit, I don't know anymore.
そんなこと言われてもわからない。
わからないから私に尋ねている。最後の注釈。ユキさんに質問です。
Oh boy, I'm not ready.
この世界にはいくつのユキさんが存在しますか？
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
一人は沢井村で生まれ沢井村で死んだ水上由紀さん。もう一人は間宮智実が作り出した人格としての水上由紀さん。そして私と話している今この場に存在する水上由紀さん。さて問題です。あなたは何人目の水上由紀さん？
そんなの知らないよ。っていうか私は私だ。そんな何人もいない。
沢井村で死んだ由紀さんも智実くんの中の由紀さんも今いる由紀さんも同じ。だったら他に存在するかもしれない由紀さんは？
他に存在するかもしれない私？
そう、他の人格で発生した由紀さん。それもまた由紀さん。
そんなの知らない。というか私がそんなに存在してたまるか。
Wait, weren't there two Yuki personalities? So wouldn't that bring us up to 3 in terms of those related to Tomasana?
でも事実として一人ではない。 高島ザクロさんの自殺に巻き込まれたユキさん、沢井村で死んだユキさん、友実くんが生み出したユキさん、そしてここにいるユキさん。
So I guess the Yuki that was caught up in Takashima's suicide, that's what we saw in the beginning of the game, which I still don't understand how can connect to anything that we saw past that chapter.
そんなの知らない。私は私だ。
幽霊部屋、対の空で見た風景。それはいつの風景？
風景？
At that moment, strangely enough, I remembered the expiration date on a bag of potato chips I found in that attraction. I remembered the date on the calendar on the wall. I didn't at all understand what it meant, but somehow I remembered that date. I didn't know whether those words had any meaning. The only thing that particularly stood out in my mind was the date.
最後に付け加えられる注釈。家庭7。すべての存在は一つの魂によって作り出された。
なんだよそれ。
たくさん存在したユキさん。そのすべてがユキさんならば、世界に必要な魂の数なんて多くなくていい。一つの魂がすべての視点を持てばいい。
それ意味わからない。それって。
高島ザクロも間宮友実も間宮拓司も間宮葉咲も若月鏡も司も一つの魂が見た風景。
それおかしいだろ。時間がかぶってるし。
それを言ったら高島ザクロさんの自殺に巻き込まれたユキさんと巻き込まれなかったユキさんは同時間に存在していることになる。
My god, we are trying to connect that first story.
偏在転生。
偏在転生？
たった一つの魂の無限の輪廻転生。
What the fuck?
時間、空間を超越した無限の輪廻転生。もしそれが可能なら世界に魂なんていくつもいらない。世界はたった一つの魂の輪廻によって作り上げられた世界。逆に生物の数だけ魂がある方が不自然。生物はその時々で数が違う。数の上下が起こるたびに世界に魂は溢れたり不足したりしてしまう。だったら魂の数は一つこそ輪廻にはふさわしい。たった一つの魂が全ての生命に宿れば問題ない。
そんなバカバカしい。
そう？この説明こそ世界の謎を多く解き明かすとも言える。
No, it's just confusing me more.
例えばどんな？
なぜ人は他人を理解できるのか。それぞれが違う存在、それぞれが違う視点、それぞれが違う世界を持ちながら、なぜ人は他人を理解できるのか説明することはできない。同じ赤色を見たとしてなぜそれが同じ赤に見えていると考えられるのか。友実くんが言った思考実験。上下左右反転するメガネの世界。ただそれが整合性が取れているという理由だけで私は他人が私と同じ世界を感じていると理解する。でもその理解はどこから生まれるのか。私が感じる視覚、聴覚、触覚、味覚、嗅覚はなぜ他人の感じるそれと同じであると言えるのか。例えば痛み。私はなぜ他の人の痛みを理解できるか。
それは表情、振る舞い、その他発せられた言葉で理解する
というのは説明にならない。その場合に私が知る痛みと他人が感じている痛みは別物かもしれない。
それは想像力。
想像力。 つまり私が感じている痛みをそのまま他人に置き換えて、私たちは他人の痛みを感じる。ならまず私はこの腕が痛いとする。その痛さを今度は自分のつま先に移動させる。つま先の痛みをそれが接している地面に移動させる。ならば今この場で私は痛みを地面で感じている。そして地面からの痛みをユキさんの足に移す。私は自分の感じている痛みをそうやって他人に移動させて感じている。他人の痛みを想像する行為とはそのようなものでしかありえない。その痛みは地面にも服にも、なんだったら本だって机だって想像によって移動された痛みとはそのような意味でしかありえない。
私は私が感じるものとしての痛みに基づいて、私が感じるのではないものとしての痛みを想像しなければならない。
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
その議論、哲学者ビトゲンシュタインのものだよね。
We've been seeing that name a lot.
他人の痛みを感じるとは、想像力で自分の痛みを移動させるような行為ではない。
ユキさんは知ってるのにとぼける。
Hey man, I'm a little slow, alright?
なぜ自分と他人とで痛みは同じ意味を持つのか。
なるほど。それは全ては私であるからと言いたいわけか。
そう。それが過程7。全ては私。醜いあの子も、綺麗なあの子も、いじめられているあの惨めな少年も、いじめている少年も、惨めなあれも、汚いあれも、美しいあれも、誇らしいあれも、すべてが私。世界は私だけでできている。だから私はあなたを理解する。あなたの痛みを理解する。あなたの悲しみを理解する。あなたの喜びを理解する。世界は無数の私があるだけ。
グロテスクな推論だね。
It really is.
でも過程7なら全てに説明はつく。あなたが感じたこの不可解な世界全てに。
説明がつくなら何だってそうだよ。いくらでも説明なんてつけられる。神様が5分前に世界を作った。火星人が来て全人類の記憶をおかしくさせた。どんなバカバカしい説明だってできてしまう。でもそれらは
Those aren't exactly
語
feasible.
り得ないもの。
それで過程7だとしたらどういうことなの？それって世界最初の生物が発生した瞬間、この世界に魂が宿った瞬間から始まっているの？それともどこか特殊な時間的な位置、何かそういった地点から発生しているのかしら？
それだってどの地点からだって言える。例えば高島ザクロさんが自殺した瞬間から始まった魂の偏在転生。
同じ世界を何度も違う私としてのやり直し。彼女は違った未来を模索したってか？
Well, we kind of witnessed that.
あるいはあの夏の日、沢井村でのユキさんが死んだ瞬間から始まった魂の偏在転生。あるいはユキさんがもう覚えてない謎の地点。例えば対の空が現れたある地点から続く魂の偏在転生。
対の空が現れた？何それ？そんな地点があるの？
あくまでも仮定。そう想像することもできる。ある地点、世界の終わりと言われた日。そこで世界が終わっていたにもかかわらず、魂は延々とその世界をループさせ、あたかも存在するかのように振る舞った。
どんな過程だか。
That's a pretty cruel one, huh?
あくまでも注釈。増やしてみた説明の一種。それをユキさんが気に入るかどうかは知らない。
私が気に入るか。
See ya. I close my eyes. Maybe the world ended a long time ago in the distant past. The soul which I call me, I feel like it must have taken these same actions millions or billions of times already. Maybe I acted the role of every single one of the world's souls. At times, I'm Minakami Yuki. At times, I'm Mamiya Takuji. I'm not clicking, by the way. At times, I'm Yuki Tomosane. At times, I'm Takashima Zakuro. At times, I'm Mamiya Hasaki. At times, I'm Wakatsuki Kagami. Sorry, I almost died. At times, I'm Wakatsuki Tsukasa. And, once again, I feel as if I'm doing it all for the first time. Well, it doesn't really matter either way. Now, that's it. The sky. It's the sky. I can see the sky. Why is the sky? Why is the sky blue? And why? Why do we sense that it is a blue? The endless sky. The blue of the sky. It must be. Probably. Where does the sky lead to? It must lead to the skies of all the rest of the world. Which means that this sky leads to the end sky. No, they're not connected. Because after all, that is something which must not be true. But is that true? Excuse me? A voice called out to me from somewhere. The voice of a classmate was calling out to me. I turned around. Oh, hey! It's Miyu. I haven't seen a lot of her.
Hi.
Is she significant? Hmm?
始まる。
そうだよ。始まっちゃうよ。どうしたの？
終わったばかりなのに、もう始まりなんて。え？いいえ、行きましょう。その始まりの地点へ。
Wait a minute. Yo, that's some wacky ass shit. Am I getting the wrong impression there that Ayana was the source of everything? This whole, like, every event that we witnessed in this game was just, that was just Ayana. I guess I could explain how she appeared in areas where it just would not make sense, and also appeared in overlapping areas, if you were to consider time. That's such a weird idea to think about. Cursed life, blessed life. Alright. That's edgy, but I like it, I guess. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I guess we're getting some, I guess we're gonna be getting some funky and neat credits here. Some animated credits, or an animated scene to accompany the credits. I guess that means we're truly done. I don't think we've gotten anything this fancy in terms of credits yet, so I would like to assume that we have reached the end of this story. I would say that these last two endings that we explored did not exactly function as nice conclusions. Well, I guess this one could function as a conclusion after witnessing everything. It works as a final ending, where you would need to have witnessed everything else first. But in terms of a conclusion for the tragedy that we witnessed, the first ending definitely makes sense. For information, the second ending is helpful. But this final ending, fuck, man. it's pretty much like a big ol', you know, at the end of the story, the main character wakes up and there you go. It was all just a dream. Maybe? I don't know. That's so wacky. I might be perceiving this wrong. I might do some searching on Reddit or elsewhere to kind of get an idea as to what the fuck just happened, because I did have 2 final questions in terms of like clarity. Who Otonashi Ayano was, and what the fuck was that first chapter, which is the only chapter available in the Steam version until you get the official patch, which is weird. It's as if like the first chapter, I was thinking the first chapter was just, you know, to get the game out there on Steam and allow for the patching. Just a shits and giggles chapter that doesn't really mean anything. But I guess it is important in a way. Because I was thinking about it here coming to the end, you know, how does everything connect with that? Because everything else was connecting in terms of events that we saw in Takuji's route, Takashima's route, and even Yuki's route. They all kind of connected there at the end. This is some weird fucking imagery, by the way. I don't know, this was... Fuck, dude, this was a trip. It really was. I'm at a loss for words, as I usually am. But I would like to say that I really, really, absolutely fucking enjoyed this game. I hate myself for thinking that I wasn't going to enjoy it when I was only 20 episodes in. Fast forward 110 episodes, and here we are at the end. And I enjoyed it. Probably not every second of it. There were a lot of slow moments. But it really is satisfying to see everything sort of connect in its own way, you know? It took its time to tell the story, and that's totally fine. It wasn't fast-paced in any area. It took its time where it needed to. Probably more time than it needed to in some places. And I would like to say we got a very, very interesting story that I feel like you won't get anywhere else, really. I think a visual novel is the only way that you can experience a story like this. Or maybe just like a... I don't know. The visuals help. I would say like just a normal like book, but... If anything, I can definitely say this will never get adapted into an anime or a show of any sort. Wonderful every day. But yeah, this definitely... Yep. Good old Finn. We are done. This was definitely a crazy story. And a very satisfying one as well, to see everything connect. And there we go, we've reached the end. So if we click start here. Yep, End Sky 2. I guess that explains the little number 2 that I saw when we got that screen. So I was told that if we went back, yeah, we got all the shards of broken glass. I was told that if we went into Jabberwocky 2, we would get something. I don't know if we should. Maybe I will. I kind of want to go into the extras. The music room. I think this is new. I don't think that we've gotten this before. I'm pretty sure all that was here was the CG gallery and the scene recollection. Both of which I don't want to click right now because then I'd have to censor. But I kind of want to see, you know, did I get everything? So that's actually what I'm going to go do. So time to censor out everything here because I don't know what is bad. Looks like we have a missing scene there. Nothing there. There's 4 missing scenes here. There's 1 missing scene there. How did I fuck up in not getting all these scenes here? There's one here. I do know that there is in the very beginning, in the Shits and Giggles chapter, I didn't get one of the sisters' endings, which didn't go anywhere. It was pretty much just the sexual pleasure direction. So that might be 1 or 2 scenes there, but that was quite a few that weren't there that I did not collect. So what happens if I actually go back through, if I click on Jabberwocky 2, do I get something different out of going into this? I do. Hello.
私は音無し綾菜。
So you are. So you
こ
are.
こは教会。そして魂が何度もやり直すための地点。あなたの選択で世界は変わる。私から質問。水上由紀さん、間宮葉咲さん、そして対の空、あるいはあの夢から覚めていないあなたの言う今はどこ？
Okay, so we get a choice here. Okay, so I'm assuming the Minakami Yuki is the first ending that we got. The Haseki is the second ending, and End Sky 2 is what we just went through. Still dreaming, though. Where does that throw us? I guess this is also confirming that Ayana truly is sort of like the center of everything. I guess the god, if you will. Again, my prediction could be completely wrong. Let's dream a little.
これから見える世界もまたあなたの世界。行きましょう。その始まりの地点へ。
Off we go, I suppose. Where will this throw us? This seemed a little different, which is why I was kind of curious. Those are some sunflowers. Oh, we have our pockets full. Phantasms of our brains. Dream fancies blown into soap bubbles. Come, take it. Oh, I will. You don't gotta tell me twice. And change. Feigned loved words into true. I breathed my sighs and moans haphazard wise. Call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. Come, take it. I told you, you did not have to tell me twice. I understand. You'll see that I was in these lettered lines. Eloquent, all the more, the less sincere. Take it and make an end. Come on now. Okay. Got it. A Friday afternoon. Wait. We can skip this. Where is this? This is the fucking beginning of the game. God damn it. Okay. Okay, I get it. Get me out of here. Alright. Oh, sorry for wasting your guys' time on that one. Okay, so if we choose to keep on dreaming, it just throws us in the beginning of the game, which I assume that you could have gotten to if you just went into down the rabbit hole. So I guess that truly is it. There is that I guess that one scene, technically. If I really want to go back through and get it, just for the CGs, but I don't know. What else am I missing? I don't understand how I'm missing any more scenes. I'm pretty sure I got all the endings, I think. Well, if I figure anything else out before I get to editing and rendering this video out, I'll insert an edit right here. But obviously, you know, if I keep on talking here, that means that I didn't find anything. Anyways, thank you all for joining me for this wonderful journey, this wonderful 130 episode journey. It definitely took a long time. It took years, but I am happy to say that we have gotten to the end of Wonderful Everyday. I appreciate all of you for tuning in to any episode Whether you stuck with me to the end, whether you came halfway, partway, or maybe you just watched this video, I thank you regardless. I especially thank those who kept me on the right track. There were some backseat gamers, which I was completely okay with to make sure that I was getting the best experience possible, as well as the best format for this playthrough. I am appreciative of everybody who watched during the time that I was uploading this and commenting to make sure that I was on the right track. There were times where I was a little iffy on, listening to advice, thinking that I should go the way I feel, and at times I did. But I do appreciate you guys, helping in the best way you felt you could in order to make sure that the playthrough would be successful in terms of its format and that I would get the best experience from this game, because it really was a blind playthrough. I had no idea what to expect at every turn. So thank you to all of you, and to those who watch this even after, like months after, years after that I've uploaded this, that I've gone through this. I do appreciate you checking this out and going through this journey, even so I've already completed it way long ago. I do appreciate everybody who tunes into this at any time. The reason why I'm going on a tangent is because this took a lot of time. Obviously, it took hours. I'm pretty sure I'm over like 50, maybe close to 60 hours on Steam. I'd have to check my Steam profile after this, but I've put in so many hours, very similar to how with Grisaya, which is the big playthroughs on the channel, I've put so many hours into those as well, so I've gone on tangents with the Grisaya series as well. I'm just very appreciative that people were interested in this playthrough, and honestly, it was a lot of fun. My thoughts of the game are truly everywhere, but I truly think, as I was saying earlier, that this game is a masterpiece in its own right, I would not say that this is a 10 out of 10, and that is a perfect piece of media or anything like that, but it's definitely extremely solid. Excuse me, I'm losing my train of thought and my ability to speak. It's a very solid game, a very solid story with interesting characters, a very interesting plot. You are purposely thrown for a loop in the beginning of the game, only for everything to finally unwind itself past the halfway mark, and it is unbelievably satisfying because the questions keep growing and you start to wonder what the fuck is happening, but eventually you get it and everything starts to make sense and you understand what the overall plot is, and it's incredible. I still think that whole reveal that we got in Jabberwocky 1, that was incredible. I don't think anything has surprised me as much as that in a long time. I was not expecting that, and as I said many times, there's no way I could have predicted that. This game did an incredible job in making you confused, only to finally unravel everything in such a great way. This game was so much fun to go through, and I appreciate all of you guys for joining me for it. I'm still very confused on really what that ending was. I really am, but I'll definitely do some research and I'll do some running around to see if I can discover anything new and see if I can finish off that CG gallery. But I truly think we are at the end of everything that this game has to offer. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed any episode of this, I do hope that you maybe leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to see anything else that I plan on uploading, recording, whatever. I have no plans right now in terms of going to another visual novel, but I'm always taking suggestions. It's a weird time right now because at this time, there's the whole coronavirus thing. And while I do have a lot more free time, I'm also still busy with school. It's such a weird time, so looking for another visual novel is currently not on the agenda, but I do hope that a lot of you stick around and watch whatever stuff I end up recording and uploading. I'm always coming up with something, but again, I do take suggestions, so definitely send them my way, and maybe at some point I'll get to them. I mean, this game itself was a suggestion that I finally got, I think while it was on sale. It looked very pretty, and it is very pretty. I like the aesthetic of it, and I'm glad that I stuck with it and gave it the hours of time that it definitely deserved. And I really, truly hope that you all enjoyed what I had to offer. So thank you again for tuning in, guys, and I hope to see you in some other video. Take it easy, everyone.